Oh my god, yeah, it is. What is that outfit? If you're wondering why this reaction came out so late, it's because an earthquake hit my house, I had to evacuate, and it's taken me all this time to finally get back here with a proper internet connection and setup. This is the one from March 27th, by the way. I will have the Nintendo Switch 2 reaction up tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, look out for that one. Because I didn't have an internet connection, I actually didn't get spoiled by anything, so let's see it. The Dragon Quest HD remakes, right? Was it 1 to 3? I don't know anything about this series, unfortunately. Maybe someday we'll get into the lore, but a lot of series to get to. It's sort of a classic JRPG though. I feel like it's one of those ones I need to play. Along with the Final Fantasy, as well as Chrono Trigger. It does look really cute. I don't think I've ever played a game that is in this particular style. What do they call it? Like the HD pixel art? And I wonder how all the stories connect. Is it like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing, with a new protagonist each time?
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Well,
we'll also have a
they've already been out by this point.
Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, so please tune in for that as well.
The announcements for them anyways.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope
no
you're
idea who that
excited
character
for more
is.
information in the future.
Might be one of those reels where all
let's
the
see the
Dragon
first
Quest
batch of
fans are just
headlines.
going nuts.
Escape from dire straits.
Until oxygen 0.
Help me!
Oh my god! I completely forgot about this one, actually. I did actually get spoiled on this by Silver, but I didn't know any details about the game at all. I just saw the poster for it. I knew that Uchikoshi was working on the next the SOMNIUM Files game, so it's really nice to see it here. I don't know who that character was in the beginning. Was it oh god, it's been so long. I love the SOMNIUM File games, but I always have issues remembering people's names. What's her name? Amane? The blue-haired girl? The blue-haired waitress from the first game? Wait, no, it couldn't have been. Because, well, actually, we don't really know what happened at the end of the second game. I'm not gonna talk about it here in case of spoilers, but if you know, you know. It was very trippy. Sounds like her.
The latest entry in the SOMNIUM Files series.
No, it sounds like
stirring.
Iris, actually. Never mind.
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated
back
AI
as
called
Kaname?
Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been.
Oh my god, yeah, it is. What is that outfit? What is going on? Wait, hold up a second. Where are we stranded? Where are these like hieroglyphs? They look like they're in the same style, but they're not quite. They're also some sort of futuristic blue. It seems like we're in outer space. But I mean, I also played the Zero Escape series, and 999 taught me to never believe my surroundings.
An idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
escaping, of course.
To investigate Iris's
Amame! It's not Amane, it's Amame. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from the SOMNIUM Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Is that a sequel? Or what is it? Oh, is that Rido? But yeah, I think that was supposed to be adult Iris. Maybe it does happen after the events of the second game, but there were a lot of characters that we did not see in that trailer, which is probably a good thing. I don't want to spoil too much about it.
Unleash the supernatural.
I don't know anything about these games, but I know he appears in SMT. I haven't played any of the SMT games that he's in though.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Very nice.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Rido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Rido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
That's actually
real-time
kind of cool.
Alongside demons you summon.
Wait, real-time battles?
Work with your demons.
A real-time battle with the SMT demons just seems so unnatural to me. But I guess it's also because I never played the Persona Striker games. Or I think there's only Persona 5 Strikers. I don't think the other Personas had it. But yeah, all I know about this guy is the fact that there's a character in Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, or well, he was also in base SMT 5, that looks a whole lot like him, but I don't think it's the same character at all. It's probably just a reference.
To strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Demon negotiations?
Demons can also be useful outside
How
of
difficult
battle.
is this game gonna be? Oh my god, there's even using your demons like a Pokemon. I only ever played Pokemon Emerald, but I do recall giving your Pokemon certain abilities in order to access new areas or like cut down trees or swim, I guess. This is actually kind of funny. But if I recall correctly, I believe SMT actually came before the first Pokemon game, so there's that.
And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Cool.
Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core.
Oh my.
Rido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army.
This is a cool game.
June 19th.
I might want to pick this up.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo.
Well, if I ever
eShop.
buy myself a Switch. Got a lot of stuff left to buy still.
Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Oh, I think we saw this
But
before.
who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a
Isn't this the
mysterious,
Pac-Man game?
maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can
not, he looks a whole lot
and
like Pac-Man.
combine with Puck to explore areas
No,
you couldn't reach
it's
before.
obviously a reference to you.
But tread lightly.
I haven't done a lot of
The
research
creatures
into this
inhabiting
one.
this world
I just
will
heard people
prove
refer to it
hostile.
as the Pac-Man game.
When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia
Ooh.
form to unleash
pretty
powerful
cool.
attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience
Seems like a
dark
really neat
twist
game.
on the iconic Pac-Man when
Yeah, there it
Shadow
is.
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Shadow Labyrinth. Probably not a game for me. I'm not super into platformers and stuff like that. I did play Hollow Knight, but it was sort of a rare exception, and that game taught me a lot of things about platformers that I may like and may not.
The rhythmic march begins.
Oh god, is it a music?
Remasters of
Oh,
Patapon
God.
and Patapon 2 are drumming
Oh,
onto Nintendo
no.
Switch as
This
one
is
bundle.
100% not for me.
Play your
Anything
drum to the
rhythm
beat
based?
and
Nope.
give different commands to
Get
the
outta here.
Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
Okay, this is actually kind of cool. It reminds me of using a hunting horn in Monster Hunter, where you like play the different notes and use different moves in order to get different bonuses. But in this case, you're controlling an army of little eye cyclops dudes, I guess.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Cool.
From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
This is a really unique idea.
Plus, new features
I
have
also
been
love
added,
the art
so
style
you
for
can
it too.
advance
It's very
to the
cute.
beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
Not a game for
July
me,
11th.
but I see the appeal. I enjoy the creativity.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a
Is it a
cozy
farming
place
game?
nestled
Yep.
in a windswept valley.
How
This
many
is where
more do
your
we
new
need?
life begins.
I am not the target audience
First
for this.
cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to
Oh.
your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
That is a really big
Then sell your produce
cow.
and other wares at
The
the
head
town's
is
weekly bazaar.
massive.
As bazaar sales grow,
This is kind of
you'll
cool.
help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You'll love
You
to
can
see
also
the
get
world
to know
around
the
you change
locals.
because of your
I'd like to
actions.
spend more time with you.
And
Oh my.
maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
What was the first game that did this? I feel like a lot of people reference like Breath of the Wild, but I'm not sure if it was the first one. I feel like every single game nowadays, whenever you're falling from a great height, you have to press space again in order to get a glider. It just feels right, you know, that you would have that sort of movement in this type of game. Well, not specifically this type of game, but like any open world game where you can explore. That being said, after getting a taste of what like free flight would be like from Wuthering Waves, in their new area that they have, I kind of wish I had that for every single area, and that most games like this would have that feature. It just feels so good to fly around, you know?
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Metroid? Maybe? It's looking like it. Yes! More Metroid Prime 4 Beyond news. I think we got a sneak peek of this earlier, or maybe even last year. I do recall seeing it before. I've been meaning to revisit the Metroid lore, but
the unknown planet Vuros.
okay, well, I don't want to talk over them. But I've been planning to keep that for when we actually maybe stream the game at some point in the future. Metroid is a series that I'm personally interested in because, well, I mean, Samus is pretty hot. Like, I did play, I think it was Metroid Prime 3 or something, the Metroid Prime that was on the Wii. And ever since then, she's sort of been a video game crush. We did do a Metroid lore video a while back. I forget how long ago it was, but apparently it wasn't the greatest video out there for getting introduced to Metroid lore, so I might do a reintroduction to it later. But yeah, that's a plan for far in the future.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
The Erd Tree.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
The Born.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Pretty cool design, actually.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Wait,
These
has
powers
Samus
allow
had
Samus
these
to operate
before?
mechanisms and to open doors.
Something new she picked up.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Oh, damn! Actual aimbot?
Were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Okay, this is something new. I gather from the context here. Who were these people? They're not the people that trained Samus. Those were the Chozo, I think. But apparently they knew of us.
After
Or
being
the Chozo Man. That's a Metroid.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Beyond space and time. Uh-oh. I'm sure the lore nerds are going crazy for this one. Who? Is that a new suit for us?
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Looks like it, for
We
sure.
hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon
Like a
a time,
potion brewing
there was
game?
a drab coffee shop that transformed
A
into
coffee
a
shop?
magical potion cafe.
Oh my god.
As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for
man,
Disney
for the villains?
and get to know them in a new light.
That's
Mix
actually a really
ingredients to
funny
brew
idea.
All sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can
Yzma.
upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked
By all
creations.
accounts, makes absolutely
The
no
potions
sense.
you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I guess it's a fun little game for any Disney fans out there.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
The art style for this looks kind of cute.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive
College.
to master the magical arts. During
Bro, I got my ass out of there when I was 18. I don't want to go back. But I mean, it's a magical one. It could be kind of fun. And it's kind of hypocritical of me to say that because like one of my favorite games is Fire Emblem Three Houses, and that's kind of the whole point of that game.
class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Oh no, not this
or
again.
Use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo.
Okay, actually though, I kind of like it. Like, just from the stuff that they showed us here and the things that you can do, I feel like it could be a pretty chill time. Like, I enjoyed the co-op aspect of Stardew Valley, but the thing that I disliked about it was the whole farming part of it. And this one doesn't seem to have that, at least not as its like main focus. So like, you can just do other things, which is probably why it feels a little more appealing to me.
Nintendo Switch
it just
this holiday.
Looks like a cozy and fun time.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
I was gonna
you'll
say.
explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
I wonder, it's probably just because it's hand-drawn, but the art style reminds me a lot of... oh my god, I'm actually blanking on the game's name. But it was the game where you played as like 2 teacups. It was like a shoot 'em up game. Super, super hard, but it also looked really fun and it had a great art style to it.
Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That looks
Celebrate
awesome.
the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include
This was before my time.
Salamander,
I probably wasn't born when this got released.
Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today.
I have no idea how
on
I'd fare in
Nintendo
these type
eShop.
of games. My reaction time is
Battle
ass.
to the beat in Rift of the Necrodancer.
not
Press
this.
the corresponding
Rift of
buttons
the
in each lane to
Necrodancer?
fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going
Oh
with
my
epic
goodness.
boss battles.
Serby bought me Crypt of the Necrodancer a very long time ago, and Serby only bought this game for me after they learned how bad it was at rhythm games. So, that tells you something about Serby.
Quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And
Celeste.
be on the lookout for more DLC in the future.
Pizza
Rift
Tower?
of the
What was that game?
Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I have Celeste in my library, I just never played it.
Let's see what's in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
The what?
There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
Okay.
12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
Gotcha.
With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Not for me though, but for the people that like it, there you go. Pokemon. As I said earlier, I never played anything since Emerald. Legends ZA?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
Okay.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
These guys look familiar.
The
I
setting
think
is
they
this
were starter
Metropolis
Pokemons in a
that
previous
also
game.
appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here, but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
What? Okay. So when night comes, all the trainers go out to beat up each other. Gotcha. Not gonna lie, the intro to this reveal sort of made me think of like, when night falls, the purge begins. All the weak trainers die. Natural selection at its finest in this city.
Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Pokemon is
Strike first before
like
being
this now?
seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
What the heck?
During battle.
Oh, that's so dishonorable, though. Like, when they see you, they shout loudly that they're gonna challenge you to a duel. But when you fight them, you just shoot them in the back? What the heck? I guess it's just a kill or be killed world out here. But this is also really interesting. Is this how Pokemon has been? I'm so used to the just like, oh, flash screen animation, go into the usual Pokemon battle, being a turn-based thing, and you're on either side, and then you pick an option in your menu. This seems pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon fan, so let me know what you guys think of this. Maybe this has been the way that it's been, and I've just been living under a rock.
Using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
There's even timing to your attacks?
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
I see.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Ah, hence the name of the
Trainers who
game.
reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
In Lumio City, where the game is set,
It looks
the aura
cool.
transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there. Boop.
What
The game you're about to see. Boop.
what the hell?
Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna
Why
see?
do we use text-to-speech for this?
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Is this a meme game?
It sounds easy.
God. Yeah, the depth perception has
timing is
got to be
super
kind of on
tricky.
point.
Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Oh. Not a rhythm. No. Beats kind of doopy bopping though.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
I would rather not, thank you.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm Heaven
Rhythm
Groove.
Heaven. Huh. 26, okay. I wonder. I guess it's sort of like the WarioWare games in a way. I don't know if they're like that short of a minigame, but it seemed like there were a lot of different modes that basically are surrounded on this basis of rhythm. I guess it's fun for people to enjoy that sort of thing. I could never, though.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Okay. What's this?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of the game,
Jesus.
it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
Okay.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use.
Yeah.
Virtual Game Card.
Ain't nobody stealing my game card away from me. Saying that they borrowed it for an extended period of time. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. It's sort of trying to give you that nostalgic feeling of having the game card, but, you know, without actually physically having it. But then it also comes into question, like, do you really own the game anymore? I guess the good part about it is that you can just buy, like, one copy of a game, and then you can share it with people if you're done playing it. But I don't know. I don't game on console, so I'm not sure how to feel about this one exactly.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems, as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Nintendo Switch 2
Let's take a look
systems,
at more Nintendo Switch games.
So that means placing blocks like
Uncover history
Minecraft.
once more.
So what's this?
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
Saga
Meet
Frontier
Gustav,
2?
the Royal Heir,
Ooh?
and Will the Explorer. Two heroes
What is this
whose
game?
fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in
This
this
seems
epic
like-
RPG.
Yeah. A classic JRPG. I've never heard of this
Experience
one.
the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story,
Transfer
you can
stats.
test your mettle and might against even more powerful
That's really
bosses.
kind of cool. So you don't have to like
Histories will you uncover
level up
through the
everybody.
ages?
You can just share stats.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await.
I feel like I've seen a game like this
Embark
before.
on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander
Yeah.
through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In
I like the art
Monument
style.
Valley, lead the
I always
silent
liked
Princess
this.
Ida
I
in
enjoyed
her
this type
quest
of
for
art.
forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
Not that I'd play it.
Guide Ro
This
in
would
her
break my
adventure through
brain.
motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both
my
games
God, it's so
contain all
trippy.
their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Golf! You just gotta love it.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Never heard of the series before, not gonna lie.
Game.
Oh my god.
Time
warm
your
it up.
button press just
Right before the shot?
And take your shot. Perform backspins,
Oh, whoa!
side spins,
What the heck?
and others.
Yo, if I could do that when I was playing professional golf, I think I'd be rich by now. As a kid, when you were like learning how to play golf and going to compete in tournaments, it was like the coolest thing ever to be the one kid who could actually hit a shot that did a backspin, you know? In a way, in your mind, it's almost like there were flames rising from the ball. I mean, even if you didn't put it into the hole, at least you felt cool that you got it. So I guess this is a golf series that is more on the fantastical side of things. It's what every kid imagined it was like when they were playing.
Special shots.
My god.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf,
What is that?
your shots could get pulled into holes,
Tornado?
or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax.
Oh, the classic. Oh, this is bringing back so many memories. Just picking up some grass in order to see which direction the wind is going in. Man, there are some pretty bad times, but there are also some good ones. Now I'm an anime boy on the internet. I don't know if this is an upgrade or a downgrade. I guess we have COVID to thank for that one.
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
nostalgic, but yeah. Not for me. Captain America!
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on
Wait,
the
was
challenge.
that magic?
From close quarters combatants to aerial aces,
Well, the girl
you
with the
can mix
sword.
and match
Hey,
a
this
variety
girl.
of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
I know.
Swap
We're gonna learn about the Marvel lore soon. Like, we play way too much Marvel Rivals to not do any videos on it.
between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths
Storm?
to overwhelm your foes.
Yeah, I
Plus,
don't know who that
up to
is.
4
Probably
players
magic.
can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle
Looks
as a tag
cool.
team of different superheroes. Next,
I'm sure
is
very
our
nostalgic
last game
for the
announcement.
people who played those type of
Please
games
take a
back
look.
in the day. I think they're called beat 'em ups. Animal Crossing. What?
I'm a buckle. Tornado saw Hanji Clausen yesterday.
Oh my god. What were they called again? The Mii's? Are we making an Animal Crossing version? But we're using our Mii's and all their jankiness? Oh, wasn't there that Mii game where it was like this whole adventure to defeat the Demon Lord or something like that? I recall a lot of YouTubers playing it, and it actually turned out to be really, really good. So, who knows? This one might have a lot of potential to it.
Hiya. Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
You sound like you're living the dream. Living the dream. What do you have in your mouth? What the heck? Oh my! Never mind!
Did you want to talk?
The frick?
Glad
was
that
a-
was only a dream.
That was
That was
Tomodachi Life,
weird.
Living the Dream.
What?
The first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
They're just embracing the weirdness of it.
In the trailer,
That's actually
we saw
kinda
Mii
cool.
characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
Alright.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr.
Oh?
Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
The Nintendo Switch 2?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Yep.
And now, these
Aha.
presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Okay, I mean, cool. Everything's
After
in this
the
one
Nintendo
app.
Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone
Not
with
gonna
a
lie.
Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
I feel like I already have enough applications on my
That's
phone,
all I have
so
to share.
I think I'm
I
gonna
hope
skip
you
out
enjoy
on this
using
one.
Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, cool beans. But I always feel like every single product feels like they need their own separate application for it. And I understand the ease of access and how you can have it all be in like one environment. But man, when every single thing you own has one, it just clutters up your phone. No, it could be a really good app for those of you who are super into Nintendo, but yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. Anyways, cool Nintendo Direct. I am immediately going to be jumping into the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, but you guys will see that tomorrow. So yeah, see you then. Bye-bye.